Hi, my name is Abbie. I'm an associate at Baker McKenzie in the corporate finance team, and I studied law at the University of York. So law appealed to me as a career for many reasons, but principally job satisfaction. I knew going into it that law would be challenging and it would be intellectually stimulating and require me to constantly grow my own knowledge, particularly given legal updates and changes in market practice. So I thought this would provide opportunities for greater personal development during my career. Another reason why law appealed to me was variety. There's lots of different law firms and lots of different specialisms, which really means that you can tailor your career to your interests. I applied to Baker McKenzie for a number of reasons, but mainly its global presence. This would mean that the majority of transactions I would work on would be multi-jurisdictional and allow for collaboration with overseas offices, as well as potentially doing a secondment in those offices or an associate transfer program as well. And it was this global presence along with its local expertise, which clients really need, which also appealed to me. Also, the firm's culture is very friendly and inclusive. During university, I attended lots of networking events and got to meet people from Baker McKenzie. They were all really friendly and always happy to answer any questions that I had. And now that I've been at the firm for a number of years, this still holds true. Before I applied to Baker McKenzie, I did 2 separate weeks of work experience at local high street law firms, as well as several one-off days at other law firms just to get a sense of the work that they do day to day. I then also did the vacation scheme at Baker McKenzie. Outside of law, during university, in the summer I worked at a local bakery and also in hospitality as well. So there's one thing that I would stress is that most law firms, including Baker McKenzie, don't expect applicants to have a large amount of law work experience. If you're able to show that you've got transferable skills, that is the key that they focus on. So if you can show that you've got leadership skills, communication skills, problem-solving skills, that is really what they're looking for, as they'll be able to put them to good use at a career in law. During my training contract, my first seat was in corporate reorganisations, and this focused on intragroup restructuring, typically by a number of corporate actions, so distributions, contributions, asset transfers. My second seat was corporate finance, which was where I ended up qualifying into. Corporate finance does a great variety of work. Its main focus is on public M&A, capital markets, and public company advisory, but we also do private M&A, corporate organisations, so there's a great variety there. My third seat was in IP tech. My work preliminarily focused on commercial contracts, data protection, and intellectual property DD. I ended my training contract with a secondment at BP, and it was really nice to get more of an insight into the client perspective. There's lots of variety in a career in law, and every single day is quite different, so you never quite know what to expect when you log in the morning. However, typically, the first thing I would do is look over my inbox and check what emails I can action straight away. If any emails require further action, I might liaise with overseas offices or senior members of the team on how to progress the matter further. Then I will assess whether I have more discrete tasks. So I might do some document drafting or a piece of research or review some drafts prepared by other trainees. Then, as I'm the pro bono coordinator for corporate finance, I would like to do a bit of pro bono work, and I also discuss with the rest of the team and try to get them involved in pro bono as well. And then to cap off the day, there might be a team social or a corporate client event that I can attend. So a recent deal that I worked on was Carlsberg's $3.3 billion recommended acquisition of the international soft drinks business Spritvic plc. This was a high profile deal and very complex, which really was the firm's sweet spot. And it was also featured in the press quite recently, so that made it quite exciting as well. The deal is still ongoing, as there's a number of conditions that need to be satisfied. As part of the deal, I led the preparation of the intention to make a firm offer, so that's known as the 2.7 announcement. I also prepared a number of key legal documents and also coordinated the verification process of the 2.7 announcement and the scheme document. I also assisted with the board approvals process and prepared a number of materials to assist the boards. and also advise the client whenever they had ongoing queries on the UK Takeover Code and the takeover process. So as you become more senior in the firm, you're expected to get more involved in business development. However, when you're more junior, you can get involved in promoting the firm through graduate recruitment events. So you may be supervising a vacation scheme student on the VAC scheme, or also helping on open days. And then as you become more senior, you'll be expected to join firm events and client networking events, and also to be reaching out to clients to improve your own profile as well as the firm's. So what makes Baker McKenzie stand out from other firms is that while other firms are international, Baker McKenzie was the first truly global law firm, and no other firm has the same global presence or connectivity as Baker's does. So this really puts the firm at a unique position and allows it to assist clients to navigate the geopolitical landscape and also to assist clients on their needs globally. Also, when it comes to our corporate work, Baker McKenzie is a transactional powerhouse. We have over 2,500 practitioners in over 45 countries. So complex, multi-jurisdictional deals really are our area of expertise, and over 65% of our deals are multi-jurisdictional. If I were to give anyone considering a career in law a piece of advice, it would be to be proactive. There's lots of types of firms and lots of areas of law that you can go into. So it really is just about attending events, speaking to people to work out where you think that you'll fit best and also what areas will interest you the most. The work-life balance of Baker McKenzie is very good, given the high performance nature of the work and also how fast-paced transactions can be. There might be times when you do have to work a bit later than usual or more rarely on the weekends. However, it's really important to stress that there is no FaceTime culture at Baker McKenzie. So if you're completing your work and meeting your deadlines, there's really no need to work late, and definitely not on the weekends if it's not necessary. On large transactions, we typically work with overseas offices and also other departments in the London office as well. So we're never really working independently. So as an example, on the Carlsberg deal, there were members of the corporate team, the banking and finance team, employment team, pensions team, commercial contracts team, and many more people who were all involved in various work streams. So it's very much a team event. The biggest opportunity that I've had since joining Baker McKenzie is definitely working on such large multi-jurisdictional transactions. Whenever they're published in the news, it really makes it more exciting and highlights just how important the work that we do is. Also, I have been able to meet corporate colleagues from across EMEA at recent corporate practice group meetings in Amsterdam and Vienna as well.